Welcome back to my gymnastics club, but we're not going to work on gymnastics as such this week. Okay, so working with Stronger Logan together, we are going to do some ninja classes. Okay, now ninja is not like gymnastics at all. It's organized chaos is the way I describe it. Okay, so what that means is you get to move your body in lots of different ways, and you get to think about the choices of the skills that you get to use with your body. So we are going to teach you some basic skills that you can use with your family and friends. You can go out to the park and use them because it's a mixture of parkour, gymnastics, and martial arts together. Okay, so today we're going to learn the safety parts of it so that when we go into the program a bit further on, you can then put all of those together, and if you fall over, you're going to know how to keep that safe. We will also turn it into a little mini circuit today so that you can show somebody or you can do it with your mates. Okay, so you'll need different kinds of equipment for this class. Okay, so this one, if you have them, you can use a wedge, but if you don't have a wedge, so that's a bit of a triangle shape, it looks a bit like a slice of cheese or a wedge of cheese. If you don't have that, then you can have a mat, and you can put some pillows under the mat. And we're going to use noodles and hoops today as well. But if you don't have noodles or hoops, you can use chalk on the concrete outside. You could use some ribbons, you could use some face washes, you could use anything like that, something that you can jump over or on that's not going to slip and you feel safe. Now we're onto our warm-up, and you can see I now have Coach Kath with me because she's going to do all the fun, fast stuff. Okay, and you're going to do it with her. So we're going to play a little bit of a game or a little bit of a race, and we've actually set up some cones. Now, as I said before, if you don't have the equipment, if you don't have cones, you can just draw some dots on the ground, or you can put a marker on the ground of some description. You might find a pillow or something. What we're going to do is Coach Kath is going to run from the start cone to the first cone and run back. Then she'll run to the second cone and run back. And she's going to do it all the way along. And when she's done all of them, she's going to do bear walks all the way back to help you stretch your legs and your arms. Fantastic. I hope you're feeling super warm. If you're not warm enough, you better do it again. Okay? So we have a setup for you. We're going to show you each of the individual skills first, and then when we've had a turn at each of the skills, then we're going to put them all together into a big circuit. So Coach Kath is going to show you how you can do Superman motorbike. So we've got Superman with our arms behind, and you can see she's bending her knees, and then she's going to go motorbike. And she's going to keep doing it all the way along. And you're going to pretend that's how you would land on maybe a building, or if you're jumping off the fence at the park, at home in the backyard, you need to land with your feet first and bend your knees. Okay, so Coach Kath is going to do it again one more time, and she's going to do it a little faster. Fantastic work. I hope you've had a turn at that, and if you need to, you can do it a couple more times. Awesome work. Okay, now we're going to come over and we're going to do our ninja roll. Okay, so for our ninja roll, we are facing our cheese. So you can see we've got a cheese or a wedge. If you don't, this is where you use your mat and you put your pillows underneath your mat. Okay, now Coach Kath is going to have one arm down beside her first. She's going to bring her other arm across, hand up to her wrist, and she's going to turn her head away, fall towards her shoulder and roll over her back. Did you notice she rolled sideways? She's going to try and roll a little bit more on an angle. That's it, now she's got it. And see how she's able to stand up. Okay, so when you first do it, you might do it a bit sideways too. If you practice lots and lots, you'll be able to get it just like Coach Kath did. Fantastic. Okay, now we're going to go on to the next. Okay, so now we're going to work on our forward rolls. Now, because we're working with 4 years and above, we will still use the cheese for the younger ones, and we're going to use the scatter mat for anybody that's a little bit older, like maybe 6 or 7 years and above. Okay, so for the 4-year-olds, we will quickly walk over there now. And we can stand on the top of the cheese, feet apart. We're going to have our hands down in front of us on the cheese, look at our belly button and roll on our back. And see if you can land on your feet. Okay, we might do that one more time. Stand on top, hands down, look at your belly button, roll on your back. And for the older ones, we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to do it on our scatter mat. You might have a yoga mat, you might have a nice big thick foam mat, you have what you have. Okay, so we're going to have hands down, look at belly button, roll on our back. Now, did she put her head down? She didn't put her head down because you get a stinky smelly head. Because that's smelly and that's smelly, that's not smelly cheese. Okay, so make sure you don't put your head down on my smelly cheese or on the stinky mat. Okay, you're going to make sure you hide your head inside the pumpkin. Fantastic. Okay, now the next one is the same as the first one. We've given you 2 different choices of that because we can use hoops, we can use noodles, or you might have drawn chalk lines on the concrete outside. Okay, so we're going to do it a little bit faster though. Fantastic. Can you do it that fast? Coach Kate's going to do it again one more time. Good work. Ninja class, as I said at the start, is organised chaos, and that's because you're using those skills to go super fast, running fast from one piece of equipment to another or one obstacle to the next. Now Coach Kath is going to show you how it all works together. Are you ready? I hope you can do it too. That's the end of the skills, and we're going to head into our warm down now. We're ready for our warm down now, and what we're going to do for that, a little bit of conditioning involved in this warm down as well, just so that you can slow your muscles down. We're going to do what's called a Superman and a dish. Okay, so Coach Kath is going to lie down on her tummy, arms out in front of her, legs out behind her, and you can see that her legs are nice and tight together, and her arms are going to hide her ears, and she's going to bring her arms up and her legs up, and you can see she's flying. Okay, now we're gonna hold, and see if we can hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's not allowed a pancake, that's cheating. This is ninja. Okay, right, up. No, Superman. Oh. Arms out, and you're gonna roll over onto your back. Oh, she goes the other way. Okay, and she's going to hold a dish. Okay, and you can see she's squashing her arms into her ears, and she's got nice straight legs. And we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can see a nice tight tummy. She's gonna roll over and keep those arms and legs up. And we're gonna keep doing this at least another 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and she rolls onto her back again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back onto her tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to stop there, but you're going to keep going for another 3 more turns. Now we're going to do pizza. Okay, so this is where we put our legs out. That's going to give you a nice stretch in the middle of your legs here and all the way along. You can see Coach Kath has got her legs apart and she's going to roll out the pizza dough. And what's going on the pizza, Coach Kath?
Tomato paste.
Tomato paste. Sounds a bit interesting. What's going on yours? And what else is going on? Ah, she's boring. Okay, so she's putting ham and pineapple on hers. Okay, I hope you got something more interesting.
And then cheese.
And she's putting cheese on. And I don't have cheese because cheese makes me sick. Okay, so, but I hope you enjoy your pizza. So picking it up, putting it in the oven, and we're gonna hold it over here in the oven for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she's gonna pick it up and put it on the bench, let it cool off for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now she's got it on the bench. She's gonna cut it up, and you can eat yours and she can eat hers, and I'm not eating that one. Well done. Okay, and now wrapping up so that you know how this helps you. Did you see that your legs were moving lots? You were doing lots and lots of jumps. You're gonna get super strong calf muscles, super strong quads and hamstrings, and it's teaching you to balance and stay safe and making sure that you don't fall over and break any bones when you're learning these skills. And with the rolls, you're going to use those to help your body getting used to tumbling, making sure that your head is used to spinning and going upside down so that when we can do some faster activity, you won't get dizzy. Awesome work. Now, we're doing this with Stronger Together Logan. I know you guys are loving this. If you love anything else about these sports or want to check out another sport, we also have a website, so that's strongertogetherlogan.com, and we also have videos on YouTube. And this is fantastic. You can do this with mum and dad, you can do this with anybody, and we really appreciate you parents letting your kids participate in this program because it helps them to stay fit, active and healthy. Fantastic.